happy are you from a coach's point of view of the performances so far at the World Cup?
I think we'd be pleased. Two different games, you know. The first game, it's the first game of the competition, and that adds its own pressures. You want to put the best foot forward, etc. The heat was a real issue in Bordeaux. It was really, really warm, and we knew we wanted to get a score on them. So, you know, when you stack it up beside Tonga, it's a stiffer test. Tonga, in the forward pack, we had to deal with some big bodies and some old wily characters in there as well. So, we're very, very pleased. I think the scorelines in both games have been excellent, but more so the approach from the lads and how they got prepared during the week and how they went about their business at the weekend. I guess we're where we need to be right now. It's been a good couple of weeks.
You mentioned Tonga, some big boys and sort of some wily old characters. South Africa will be exactly that as well. How do you think you're going to match up to them physicality wise?
Well, we've been lucky that we've had some great fixtures over the last season or two. Been away in New Zealand, having to play 5 tests is difficult, you know. Playing against France in Paris, it's a very difficult. There's some big boys in there as well, and you know we're lucky to play against the best in the world last autumn against South Africa last autumn, and we feel we've developed our game to a place where we're able to match it with just about anyone. It's certainly going to be a clash, a hugely physical game, but it's one we feel we're prepared for.
In terms of sort of meeting them, they say being able to match them, scrums, lineouts are going to play a big part of that. Sort of what are the key battles you sort of think will happen?
Well, right there, we need to be able to put our plan out there, you know, and that's what we're focusing on. We need to be able to put. We've been working very, very hard over the last number of months, really, the last couple of years on developing our squad. We've got depth. We feel we've got depth across the pitch. Real competition in our forward pack. Real competition. We've got 2 packs that are eating themselves up on a Wednesday. We train real hard here on a Wednesday, and they're tearing into each other. So yeah, we feel that we're ready for this type of a game now. Like I said, the last 2 weeks have been good in our preparation, and we're looking forward to it.
How important is it to maintain focus on your own game and not get caught up in South Africa's sort of the things that Rassie Erasmus does or John Fogarty does game to game?
I think, you know, this in this type of a week, you can in your mind you can race to the end of the week quite quickly because it's so exciting. You know, we've had such great support over the last 2 games. We know there's going to be 80,000 Irish people more around the stadium. It's going to create a great atmosphere. So you can rush yourself in a week like this, and you can think a little bit about how it's going to work out and what the outcome's going to be. But I think that's something we've done well. Is you know, there's some guys are still recovering. We're understanding South Africa's plan. That was today's kind of a session. We're understanding how we can impose our plan on top of them. And here on Tuesday now we're focused on that part of it. Tomorrow on a Wednesday we're going to sharpen. We'll train hard against each other, and we'll review that and see how we look. And that's the way it is for us right now. We want to focus on this stage of the week, not get too far ahead of ourselves. Understand South Africa's plan, and make sure we're clear on what we need to do to stop them.
Well, 2 questions. First one, South Africa yet to concede a try. How confident are you as a team that you can change that system?
I think we're confident in our attack. We're confident in what we can do in the field. We're very, very lucky. Like I said, Andy Farrell, when he come in, he wanted to develop a squad of rugby players that could play a type of a game that would be exciting to watch. You know, we want to inspire a nation. We want to inspire a whole nation of people, and we feel we've developed our game to a point where we're comfortable making decisions on the ball. We can play at a high tempo, and we're in a good space at the moment. But it's a huge task against what is a world-class South Africa with a world-class defence. So look, this is what makes it so exciting. You know, everyone coming to see the game, or if they're at home watching the games, they want to see these 2 styles of rugby come up against each other, and we're very excited about it, looking forward to it.
Final question, you mentioned it, 80,000 people, there's going to be a lot of Irish fans. There'll be a lot of South African fans. How key will that be, having that fan support, willing the team on?
It's been amazing. It's been really amazing. Bordeaux was brilliant in the heat, and then when we got to Nantes, the atmosphere in the stadium was something that we've never experienced before. It was brilliant. It was so cool to be a part of it, and there's genuine excitement within the squad about that, about how this tournament's been supported by the French people, how our travelling support is with us all the way, and like I said, you can race ahead. We want to make sure that we're staying exactly where we are now, preparing to play against the world champions, making sure we understand the plan, and emotionally and physically and mentally getting prepared to be ready to go on Saturday.